Hi, thanks for coming to my channel. This is Midnight Moon Tarot, and I'm Diana. This reading is for the astrological sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or anywhere in your birth chart that Aquarius might appear. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd like to take just a second and invite you to subscribe and click that little bell so that you're sure to be notified whenever I upload new content. Also, in the description box below, you'll find links to my social media, my Patreon, my PayPal, and links to some really cool things on Amazon I think you guys will like. Okay, so this reading is for the last 10 days or so of April 2020. Keeping in mind that all tarot readings are timeless, so that whenever you come across this reading, whether it's right after I upload, a week, month, or even a year from now, if you feel drawn to watch it, most likely you will find a message for you within the reading. And if you feel like it doesn't completely resonate with you, do keep in mind that this is a generalized reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. Keep the parts that do, disregard the rest. And if you do know your planetary placements, then you can listen to those signs as well for additional messages. Okay, so with that little intro being said, let's go ahead and calibrate these cards to the astrological sign of Aquarius and ask our angels, guides, and ancestors for any love messages for Aquarius for the last 10 days of April 2020. Spirit, what love messages do you have for Aquarius the last 10 days of April 2020? Spirit, what love messages do you have for Aquarius last 10 days of April 2020? Spirit, what love messages do you have for Aquarius last 10 days of April 2020? I'm going to shuffle one more time, or two. I thought I was done, but then you get that feeling like, one more time, just for good measure. All right, now I'm going to divide these into 3 stacks. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right. The card on the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. All right. All right, Queen of Wands. Overall energy for this reading. Okay, Queen of Wands is playful. She's also serious about what she wants. It's kind of like a warrior queen, but at the same time playful, sexual, sexy, that type thing. Knows what she wants, doesn't play about getting it, and it doesn't matter. She doesn't allow things really to get in her way. She's one of those my way or the highway queens, All right, now for those of you who are new here, I do 4 columns. The first column represents you, things you have been going through. I'm sorry, I'm dropping things here. Okay, things, I'll show you the card that fell out in just a minute. Things you've been going through, things that you might have been dealing with recently, people you might have been dealing with recently, and things that are coming towards you, people, situations, that type thing. All right, the second column is the same thing, only it's for your partner, your beloved, your intended, your twin flame, soulmate, divine counterpart. It could be a karmic partner, might be an ex that you're still in love with, but basically whoever is the first person you're thinking about when you wake up in the morning and the last person you think about when you go to sleep at night. The third column is fears, anxieties, obstacles, challenges, that sort of thing. And the last column is outcome. All right, so here we go. All right, well, hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and put it back. I had an extra card that fell out, so I'm gonna, third column has 3. All right, now I've just laid out 4 columns, 2 cards in each row, basically, except the one that fell out. I'm going to do this 2 more times for a grand total of 24 cards. By the time we get to the end of the reading, we have kind of a full storyline. All right, and if we don't, just tune in for Mace, because it's coming up in the next day or 2 anyway. All right, for you, we have the Page of Pentacles as well as the Magician. Magician's been showing up a lot lately in readings. And, what I think it means is, with everybody social distancing, like myself, in this camper, in the swamp outside New Orleans, okay? You're not getting a lot of, contact with other people. So it gives us time to think about things that we want, plans we want to make, things, even if it's on your mind just a little bit, it will begin to manifest slowly into your life. And you are thinking about that security. You are thinking about someone who's loyal and wanting to present that. So with the Page of Pentacles, now you're putting that back out there into the universe and it's returning to you. If it hasn't, it will be soon. All right, now your partner, this reading seems like it might be more for singles instead of somebody, or definitely people who are in separation. But I've got the Five of Wands as well as the Moon. Ugh, yuck. Okay, so the Moon talks about all the things that are done in the dark being revealed, like with this with this lunar eclipse, when the shadow of the earth passes off of the moon, it's illuminated again. And sometimes after that darkness and that full brightness of that full moon during the eclipse, everything's illuminated like it's daylight. So things that have been secret or lies that you have come across, they're being revealed. And the card that fell out at the beginning is what I was telling you about, was this Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords definitely talks about those who choose to lie, cheat, manipulate, and seem to take a great deal of pleasure in doing these things behind your back and still having you. All right, it's kind of a yuck kind of feeling. So when you confront the person, all right, when you confront the person about what's going on, or these secrets that have been revealed, and you want to know what's going on, you need that closure, or you want to confront them with them to find out, why are you doing these things? They don't have a valid reason. And what they're going to do is call you names, and they're going to pick, and they're going to turn the tables on you and give you that fancy little word salad and make it all, and it makes it like, well, don't go looking and you won't be hurt. Yeah, that's crap, because you need to know. Who wants to be a fool and sit there and be lied to? You're not going to be hurt if they are not doing things that are hurtful, okay? If they are deciding that they want to be outside of a relationship or doing other things, they don't need to be in a relationship, or they need to reveal to you that that's the kind of person they are, so that they give you that choice. Now, the Seven of Swords talks about thieves as well, and I call him a thief because he's stealing your choice of whether you would choose to remain in that relationship or not, had you known the truth from the beginning. And this is why they do that, because they're manipulators and they want their cake and eat it too. They want to be able to have you, but still, go on the side with whatever options that they have. And, they're not happy when you confront them. So, and people when they argue, when they don't have valid reasoning, they tend to call names. And you see what's happening in this picture. Now, you're walking away. You're walking away from this person. You let them keep it, have it. Enjoy yourself. But leave me out of it. And you're walking away. So your obstacles and challenges are, you had been waiting for your ship to come in. You're waiting for this new love to appear in your life. And because of this kind of hurt and this liar, manipulator, cheater person that you've previously been dealing with, this is time for you to, think about it. This card always reminds me of PTSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome, okay? Because even though this warrior, after he's been at battle, has come home, sleeping on his coffin, contemplating about all the horrors of war that he had just been through before he enters society again. This is you spending time alone during your social distancing, thinking about all these things that you have been through, but you're still not quite relaxed. You still have you have the three that are hanging over you. You're almost done, but you've got the sword right here ready to grab it. Just like the tiniest little sound or the tiniest little thing that's going to set your PTSD off. And you're not actually really ready. You're almost ready for that new love to enter your life, but take just a little bit more time. You'll be glad that you did. All right. So when we have the Star, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. And we all know the Star talks about those new beginnings. It talks about putting yourself out there, making yourself vulnerable, washing away all that hurt and all that low vibrational energy from the past. This card comes after the Tower. So after complete destruction, and you've healed, you've taken that time out and you've healed, you're going to be ready to re-enter the world of dating, and you're going to be very careful, you're going to be very cautious, you're going to be very nurturing to yourself as well as any relationship that you do start. Okay, now I just did the first set of 8 cards, and here comes the second set. You have the Hierophant as well as the Sun. You've got the Hermit and the Nine of Swords for your partner. Obstacles and challenges, Queen of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. And outcome, you have the Page of Cups and the King of Swords. Okay, looking good. All right, so with the Hierophant, yes, definitely, you're marriage minded. You want that soulmate. You want that twin flame in your life. You want to go on this journey as partners and end up as divine counterparts. You are ready for that brand new beginning. You just had that Star. You are just nurturing your new growth in any relationship that might come up. This talks about fertility. This talks about new growth. This talks about having luck. This talks about opportunities that are coming your way. It's the Sun. And you know, the Sun makes everything grow. And here you have your Hierophant who is telling you that, yes, I don't want any more frivolous relationships. The next kiss is going to be with the person I'm with for the rest of my life. And that's the type of relationship that you're looking for. You're not looking for people who are still playing games, okay? Yeah. So your partner has caused you to have a lot of sleepless nights. This is a person who's been hurt many, many times. They're feeling the hurt as well as you. And they're also still considering and thinking about a love from their past. Whoever this person was that you'd been with before had not completely let go of whatever relationship they had previous to the one they shared with you. They were so busy worrying about the love that had been lost that they didn't even realize this beautiful love that you were offering them, that you had giving them, okay? And it caused you a great deal of hurt. Now, in your obstacles and challenges, well, here you are, Aquarius, Miss Ice Queen, Miss Queen of Swords. You know, you've made that decision. I've been through this hurt before. I'm not going through it again. I don't want to. You know, this is like some brand new energy that's coming into you right now, where you are standing up for yourself. You're becoming autonomous. You are becoming more of your genuine, authentic self, and that is showing out into the universe. And this person from your past, well, guess what? Now you're the ex. Now that they're pining away for you to put on a show for their new partner, well, it's just too bad because you don't want it anymore. You're like, just get away from me. I've dealt with you before. Shoo, you know, go away. And you don't want anything to do with them. So when we get to your outcome, now we are stepping up to the King of Swords energy. And even if you are a female, this can still be you. There's no gender in the tarot. It's about that energy that this king has. And this king, he's even more adamant than the queen is. He's not considering, I used to be in love with this person, or we did have a few good times, or whatever. No, they're looking at the facts. They're like, you did this shit, and I don't want anything to do with you anymore. But you have this new love opportunity that, I have a little boat coming by off, so if you hear it, you have this new love opportunity that is coming to you that's offering you this cup of love. You know, a water sign. There's been a lot of romantic interest as water signs lately in the last few readings. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpios are showing up and showing out, and they are, you know, they must be feeling an awful lot of love right now, that they are, you know, re-entering society after all this social distancing and putting it out there that they are ready for love and opportunity and new relationships. And you have this person that is like, here I am. Here I am. All right. They're coming. If you don't know who it is already, you'll meet them soon. All right. So in your last set of 3 cards, we have the Two of Swords as well as the Seven of Cups. Your partner is the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. All right, y'all, I don't read reversals. Okay, that swords is upside down. I'm going to flip it. A lot of readers do. I choose not to. Originally, centuries and centuries ago, when tarot was first around, people did not read reversals. That's something a little more modern coming around in the 50s. So, I just don't. There's plenty of meaning. There's plenty of meanings in the cards in the upright position. All right, in the obstacles, challenges, fears, and anxieties, we have that Two of Cups and we have the Three of Swords. All right, and in your final outcome, we have the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. So this is going along with that feeling you had earlier with that Four of Swords, where you need to take just a little more time before you jump back into a relationship. I'm going to pull 2 more cards just randomly out of here, and it is the Eight of Cups, and let's see what this one is. Oh, the Four of Cups. Okay. So, yeah, you're going to be ended up taking just a little more time before you're deciding to jump right back into a relationship. So the cards that he had was the Two of Swords as well as the Seven of Cups. So you're going to have a lot of options. You're going to have a lot of people coming your way. And here is you as this Two of Swords making that decision, similar to the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. This twos are about making decisions. They're about finding that balance. It's about calling that truce. It's about coming to terms with things. Now, you may have people entering your life. You know, somebody may be offering you love. Somebody might be offering you stability and a long-term relationship. But if you're not ready, you're not ready. And it's not fair to you, and it's not fair to the other person if you're not ready to enter a relationship. It doesn't matter about being lonely. Go out, play the field, enjoy yourself, have fun, but don't get into a relationship or tell someone those important words like you love them unless you are very serious and you actually do, because you're going to have a lot of options. Like I said earlier, when you are putting yourself out there as your genuine and authentic self and becoming autonomous, you're going to attract so many suitors. Okay, take your pick, enjoy them all, but don't get tied down to one person if your heart is not in it and you are not ready. Okay. So your partner, King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. This person, this King of Pentacles, he's thinking different. He's like, you may have all these options, but, you know, I'm here and I know that I am the right person for you. And air and earth signs go together so well. They ground you. You know, instead of floating off like a balloon, they're the string. They're holding on to that string that's keeping you down to earth and keeping you a little more grounded and understanding. This person, they're going to get you. This is going to be the one that you basically end up with. This is going to be the person that, you know, finally, when you heal through all of your past hurts and trauma, that this is going to be the one that you need to keep your eyeballs open for. This is the one right here that looks at you and admires you the way that you deserve to be. Your obstacles and challenges are the Two of Cups and the Three of Swords. So yeah, your past, you had that idiot that was entertaining third-party situations. You found out about it. They made you feel like crap. They made you feel like you're crazy. They gaslight you. They tell you it's all your fault because, you know, you found out about it. So yeah, it's not your fault. You're just too smart for their little games that they're playing. But it still hurts you. It still affects you a little bit. But you do. You're beginning to see that there is love out there. There is someone out there amongst all of your options that you had. This King of Pentacles right here. You know, this is someone that gives you that equal give and take, that gives you that joy to be in a relationship with someone that elevates you to a higher level spiritually. And so I'm about to sneeze, guys. I'm sorry. Doors open, lots of pollen. All right. Life doesn't have to be this way. It can be this way. All right. So quit worrying about things like that. Now we have the Nine of Wands as well as the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is talking about you don't want to be the one that's doing all the work in the relationship, trying to maintain this relationship. You don't want to be the person that just gives and gives and gives and never receives anything back in the relationship. Reciprocity is very, very important in a relationship. Resentment begins to build up if you don't have that. If you have someone who's putting in all the effort, whether it is financially or emotionally or spiritually, or you are completely devoted to them and they're out entertaining other options, this has made you feel defensive. This keeps you, you know, with your back against the wall, like he's backed up against these wands here. He's holding on to that wand. He's ready to defend himself at 80-minute. You are constantly still, because of a little of that PTSD from this horrible relationship that you may have had previously, whether it's your last relationship, one that you're currently leaving, or somewhere in your past, you have been hurt, lied, and cheated on, and it has left you feeling defensive no matter what relationship you get into. So even if you do check that phone while he's asleep or she's asleep and you find something because your instinct is telling you, most likely you are going to find it because your instincts are normally pretty genuine. All right. This, don't look and you won't be hurt. That's crap. Don't believe it. People are trying to tell you that. It's very modern for people to say, don't look, what you don't know won't hurt you. It does hurt you. It hurts you spiritually. It hurts you emotionally. And it dulls the intuitive vibes that you have for the relationship because you're constantly being told you're wrong. It's not going on. It's not going on. And so you start beginning to disregard those intuitions that you feel instead of paying attention to them because they're never wrong. Okay. Don't be afraid to look if it means that you need to validate the reasons. And, you know, there shouldn't be passwords in relationships anyway. If you don't have anything to hide, why hide it? Right? Okay. All right. So, yes, you are walking away from the hurt. You are walking away to something better. You are looking for that love, that stability, that respect. You have this Two of Swords. You have this Two of Cups. Okay? This is beautiful. This means that, yes, this is what you're looking for. This is what you need in your life, and you are eliminating anything else that even comes that way. This is where that Queen of Wands energy come from at the beginning. It's like, this is what you want and you're going to make it happen, and you're not settling for anything else. This energy right here is beautiful for this reading. It shows that you are growing. You do know what you want. You are now learning what self-love and self-respect is all about. You are unsatisfied with things that remain just the status quo, just to keep things going, just to keep feeding the other person's ego constantly in order to keep them around. And you're getting nothing back in return, okay? You deserve more than that. And it's beautiful to see that you're going to walk away from any situation that doesn't offer you that type of love and respect in your life. Okay, Aquarius, that is your reading for the last 10 days of April 2020. I'll be back here in another day or two with your May reads, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. I really do enjoy reading for you. And I just want to take a second and thank you guys so much for all your comments, likes, subscribes, shares. It means the world to me. And thank you so much to those of you who have so very generously donated to my channel. I know it's really, really hard right now financially for so many people. And you know, I do appreciate it. It helps me to continue to be here and continue making these videos for you guys and grow our little family and community here on YouTube. And I do appreciate all of you who have emailed me asking for um, your own personalized readings that are based on your birth planets, times, positions, all of that, as well as your partners. And I just want you guys to know that, you know, if you do want to support my channel, but you're not able to, just be sure you just watch the commercials at the beginning, because that does help. And I do receive a teeny little bit of revenue from that. But, you know, every little thing counts and it all adds up. And I just want to tell you guys, thank you so much. And I love you. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.